Are you kidding me?
You know that comment you said to the radio? The thing that we got wrong?
Clearly, Brussels sprouts are the worst vegetable.
Call us and let the world know your thoughts. 855-257-7469. That's 855-ALS Show.
We love having this guy on. He's Jay Caldwell. He is the voice there in central Minnesota to talk with him what's going on Mondays. Jay, how are you, my friend?
I'm good. How about you?
Well, much like yourself, these are the good Mondays, right? When everything happens and it's worth talking about. The Vikings win. The World Series was unbelievable, and it ends. Wolves win. The Wild break a 5-game losing streak. Gophers. I mean, it's hog piling on the good news, right?
There was a lot of good stuff that happened over the weekend. I agree. Yeah,
let's bust it down. You a big World Series guy if your team's not in it?
Because I love baseball, yes. And we had a great series. I would have rather seen the Blue Jays win, but I didn't really have a huge rooting interest in either team. I just wanted it to be close, and boy, was it.
Wow. Well, this, I mean, other than 91, you're probably too young for that to have experienced it. But
I'm old enough.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
87 and 91, yeah.
Yeah, and again, it was about Minnesotans, but this is that sort of level. You had the Japanese pitcher pitch a full game. You had an 18-inning game, for heaven's sakes, in the World Series. You had Ohtani hitting home runs all over. And then you have this, the Dodgers were actually going to be out of it, but they come back and win the game 6 to make it to 7. And in the third inning of the 7th, there's a bench-clearing brawl. I mean, what else do you want in baseball? This was everything a man wanted. The other team could have won it. They had 2 outs to go, and they didn't. That's how close this was. I love this series.
It really came down to it, and yeah, I mean, it did have all aspects, all the things you're looking to have in a series, and you had the team to root against if you did like big money teams like the Dodgers are.
Yeah.
If you're against Canada, I guess maybe.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
Root against them.
Yeah, I can't root for Canada. Come on, it's America's sport. I just had to find a reason to pick a team, and I want Tony to be quite frank. The idea of watching. I'm saying this, the best player that's ever played the game, he needs to start getting his rings, and then he gets his rings, and then he's that guy. So I'm excited to watch him more. That's where I was.
He's a fun player. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. One of the best, well, maybe the best player to ever play.
Yeah. So, and we're getting to visualize that, get to actually see it. This is the folks, you used to watch all the old guys. They, you remember this, but you know what? I got this guy. Let me ask you this. Now that you've seen J.J. McCarthy come and play, and did you see Darnold yesterday with Seattle?
Yeah, he was good. Yeah,
he was good. He was 16 for 16 in the first half with 4 TD passes. The guy was. When you look at them both now, are you happy with how the trades went? That we got rid of Darnold and kept JJ?
Well, they drafted JJ, so they had to find out if JJ was going to be good. So you had to wait on that. So they had to make the move. Darnold was not going to stay. He wanted to to go and be a starter for sure someplace else, and he got that contract.
Yeah.
So you knew that wasn't going to happen. The Daniel Jones one, you were hoping that he might be like, maybe I'll go to Minnesota and he could be a starter for a while and then back up. Maybe it all worked out for the best because JJ would not have been getting these opportunities if Jones were here or if Darnold were here.
Agreed. And again, I like Darnold. There's a guy who came here, gave us 14 wins. He's going off, making his money, and proving it wasn't a fluke. And I thought JJ, for having, 6 quarters under his belt in the last 2 years, I thought he played remarkably well.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not about numbers for him. Maybe eventually it will be. He only threw 25 passes and threw for 143 yards, but 2 touchdown passes. He made a run that scored a touchdown that was a big one for him, and then, of course, that pass to Naylor that secured the win. So he did the things when they absolutely needed him to do them.
Yes. And the other thing is, I didn't see, because I'm not that great of mind, defensively, I didn't see what we did differently except for hustle. It looked like this team said, we're not going to have another guy go 200 yards on us. I think they had 60 yards rushing. You take that away, and then it starts becoming easier and easier. We've got a ton of sacks. It just seemed hustle plays were there. Am I missing something?
I would say that there's some of that. Yeah, I would agree with that. And then there's also that they blitzed up the middle a lot, which is something they don't normally do. Cashman had a great game, had 14 tackles. They sent him on a blitz many times. Mm-hmm. He had some success, at least in either getting a sack or forcing, Goff to get rid of the ball. And that's something that, typically when you play the Lions, Goff takes advantage of teams blitzing, and the Vikings did a good job of getting to him.
Yeah. So where do you sit in my final 3 minutes? Minnesota's at the bottom of the Central, or the North, don't get me wrong, but a game and a half out of first. We play the Bears, we play the Packers, and we play Baltimore the next 3 games. I believe if this Sunday's team shows up for those 3 games, we can at least win 2 out of 3 of those, if not all 3.
Yeah, I mean, I think they got a chance. I mean, it's really hard to say, Al. I mean, as much as I want to say, yeah, they're going to win these games, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like we're looking at a team that they're still kind of in flux. I mean, look at how bad they did against the Chargers, and that was not long ago.
I don't disagree, but look at the Panthers. The Panthers beat the Packers by 3. The Panthers did. Yeah. And then you look at the Bears-Bengals. This Bengals team is crapola. And they pulled it out with a last-second TD, and who picked 90, the over and under on that game? Holy smokes. My point is I think they're both beatable, and if you do that, you're at the top of your own division.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it's within reach, and that, isn't that hard to believe?
Yes.
You feel like heading into this game that they had much of a chance to beat the Lions?
No.
I didn't.
They're 9 points. They're 9 points underdogs. We weren't going to win this ball game. It was trying to be respectable, and then they end up winning the dang thing. No, this is amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. And so now that there's confidence in JJ, and the feeling is, let's see what he can do this year. If it turns into a playoff team, great. But if he clearly looks like he's the quarterback of the future, that's the big accomplishment they want to get this year.
It's a very good point. Absolutely correct. One last thing. The Timberwolves won, and that was all great, and I'm not trying to be negativity guy. But as far as the season goes, we're 6 games into it, I believe. Yeah, 3-3. We're 6 games into this, and when Ant went down relatively early, it is hard for me to watch these games. There's no one on the court. Who did we play? The Charlotte Hornets? Name the big name guy there. When we played L.A., Luka was out, and so was LeBron. You know what I'm saying? It's almost hard to watch because you're not seeing that elevated game, and they got to catch my fancy. I mean, I'm glad they're hanging on. I'm not upset, but you know what I'm saying? There's no star power in the NBA right now. Everybody's up.
Don't watch tonight's game. Brooklyn's 0-6.
That's exactly.
You're not going to be impressed with the opponent.
You get my point. There are no players showing up, and it's not their fault. I'm not saying that, but they're not grabbing me. I'm ready to be grabbed. I'm kind of excited about them. Grab me.
Partly be their fault. I mean, all this load management stuff where guys are sitting because they want to get them hurt. I mean, it's kind of frustrating. But that's just how it is in the NBA. I don't think they're going to change.
The only one who I think's winning in this is Randall. I don't know if you've been watching. He is showing that he's the number 1 guy he can be. I mean, he's going to be number 2 behind Ant. But if you need him, he can do it. And I think this is really getting in his groove. I have been watching Randall and enjoying his play. But other than that, it's just kind of tough for me right now.
Yeah, well, and let's hope. And Ant's injury, that's a legitimate injury. I mean, he's actually hurt as opposed to like a load management situation.
Yep.
So, yeah, they need to get him back. He's the type of guy, he does play through a lot of stuff. And he in a lot of seasons has played close to 82 games.
Yeah.
At least 70s.
No, he would be out there if he could. I get that. I'm just telling you, with all the other teams, it's just I need some star power. The only thing I see going on with Oklahoma City Thunder is the Oklahoma City Thunder of old. They're 7-0. They're going to be the team to play with. Jay, I'm out of time. But I appreciate you coming on and doing this with me. I really do appreciate you, my friend.
No problem, Al.
He's Jay Caldwell, the voice in Central Minnesota.